One of you hold it and just try talking into them.
Yeah, David, I can talk. I'll listen.
And the face-off is won by Lennoxville, who are keeping in the zone. Cycling it behind the net. John Abbott tried clear, but it's blocked by the Lennoxville player as the puck makes its way out of the zone. Setting it up, back to the point. Pass missed, and it's cycled back behind the net. Battling to the corner, the Islanders come out with it, but Lennoxville takes it back right away. Another puck sent behind the net. Cross ice pass. Sent in the direction of the net, and no one gets to it. Another shot towards the net, blocked by the Islanders player, and the Islanders clear the puck. Lennoxville were well established in the Islanders zone. They looked very dangerous.
That gives John Abbott an opportunity to make a line change, get some fresh legs on the ice, as Lennoxville tries to move it back up towards the offensive zone.
And shot makes it through, but easily saved. Seems to have deflected off his stick on its way to the net.
Je tiens à souligner qu'il reste 30 secondes à l'avantage numérique des coups. C'était le premier lancé au filet obtenu par l'équipe en avantage numérique. J'ai semblé remarquer qu'en début d'avantage numérique, on essaie toujours de partir de le jeu de la joueuse de pointe à gauche. On va mettre toujours au défenseur du côté gauche. On dirait que le jeu peut partir de là, selon les ce que je remarque la disposition du jeu à avantage numérique du côté des coups.
We know we can expect a physical game. There are 12 penalties given out in game 1. That's the first of the night. Puck loose. Lennoxville gets it back out. John Abbott survive. With just about 10 seconds left now.
On voit très bien quand le deuxième avantage numérique, c'est du 1-3-1. C'est complètement différent du premier avantage numérique. Donc, ils ont vraiment deux powerplay différents.
Shot off the post and rebound in. Lennoxville, right at the end of their power play, get the goal. They get the early lead. Their first goal of the series.
It was really a beautiful play to set up that one-timer, hit off the post, but they were able to bury it on the rebound.
Number 9, Laurence Lafleur, their all-star rookie in her first season, scored 37 points in the regular season in 26 games, led the team in just her first year, and she gets on the board in the playoffs tonight.
Shutting her down is going to be a big mission for the Islanders in this series. Face off won by D'Alessandro.
On voit déjà que l'équipe adverse va essayer de augmenter leur avance parce qu'après le but, ils reviennent avec leur première ligne. Ils veulent profiter probablement du momentum.
Like a ship, race for it. Picks it up.
Là, on voit vraiment que c'est force contre force. Noémie est revenu avec sa première ligne. Après un but, c'est une façon vraiment de revenir après un premier but. On veut toujours revenir avec leur première ligne. Et là, on voit c'est première ligne contre première ligne. C'est avantage du côté des Islanders.
This is not unfamiliar territory for these teams. This is the 4th year in a row that they have come against each other in the playoffs. John Abbott have won the previous 3 series, but that is not a fair reflection of how close and competitive these series have been. All 3 have gone to a deciding game, twice to overtime, once the shootouts. We know that it's not going to be easy, as an offside is called. And John Abbott knows they have a tough test out for them here in this series.
On rappellera que dans le match numéro 1, c'est les Islanders qui avaient marqué le premier but en première période. Aujourd'hui, c'est l'inverse, c'est les Couvards. Parce qu'on va voir si la tendance va changer avec l'équipe qui marque le premier but, va chercher la victoire. Il a appelé un dégagement refusé, donc la mise au jeu sera dans la zone des Couvards. On voit qu'il y a des changements de trio du côté des Islanders. Un souvenir. La rondelle dans les gradins.
That'll be another face-off in the offensive zone for John Abbott. Alessandro picks the puck back up. And sends it back to the point. Beautiful move. Gone net, deflected, save made.
quasiment réfugiée du côté des couvards. On semble un petit peu nerveuse avec la rondelle. Pour les gens qui viennent de joindre à nous, il reste environ 14 minutes 40 secondes à la période. C'est toujours 1-0 du côté des couvards. Mise au jeu du côté de la zone des couvards.
Really takes the bike, but no one comes up to it.
Lennoxville dumps it in. Aaron pass on the breakout. Lennoxville comes right back.
Nice to square. Keep it in the zone. And it's lost again. Lamour picks it up as it's swung around.
Here come the Islanders back to the point.
He's still. Lavorel takes a
Shot on
shot.
net, it's blocked.
Cachero tries to swing it around, but just a little too strong.
That'll be a penalty for Lennoxville. It'll be a power play for John Abbott here. It'll be Prévost. 2 minutes for interference.
And now John Abbott gets their first chance on the power play of the night. Lennoxville to score on their first chance on the power play. Let's see if John Abbott can respond likewise.
It's won by John Abbott as he's trying to set up.
Alessandro holding the pike. Puck finds Lescadon. Back to Lesage. Tries stick shot and it's blocked.
Puck just leaves the zone. So the Lennoxville player battles, gets it all the way behind the John Abbott net.
Number 24, Blanchard, putting in a good effort. Try to burn some of that more kill time. Back up to Lescadon. They're back in the zone. Holds it well. Tries to find Alessandro inside it. Great work.
Shot on net, big save. Alessandro circling around to Cachero. Shots deflected, misses wide. But a good job by Maïli Charbonneau as she wins the puck back.
Lescadon cycled back out to Cachero. Now D'Alessandro. Sizing up her options.
To Farah. Back to Cachero. D'Alessandro circles around.
Florent, who scored a great power play goal in the first round against Dawson. Back to Cachero.
Drop pass almost misses, but they make it work.
Oh, and just a little miscommunication there from John Abbott.
As the puck leaves the zone, and they try to circle back, get back, and set up in the offensive zone.
That's something Noémie Marin knows is a big part of her team's strength. Ooh, as that shot from Cachero goes right over the bar. Is that forecheck to be able to keep changing and keep it in the offensive zone. Inside and deflected wide. Battled in the corner. Lalonde inside and score!
Lacombe finishes in front of the net.
It's number 27, Élie Lacombe, the senior in her third year from Boisbriand.
Great pass by Toby Graham, who set the play up, found her wide open in the slot, and she buried it.
It's her third goal of these playoffs already in her fourth game.
Il restait seulement 2 secondes à l'avantage numérique. Et l'avantage numérique s'est passé dans la zone des couvards au complet. Il y a eu une rondelle qui est sortie de la zone, mais c'est nous qui l'avons sortie, les Islanders. Donc, le jeu n'a jamais arrêté. Ça tournait. On a vu que les joueuses des couvards étaient débordées. Il y a une joueuse qui est oubliée dans l'enclave et ça a coûté le premier but. Donc, le match est 1-1. Il reste 11 minutes 43 la première période.
That same strength of Noémie Marin's team being showcased. That forecheck, keeping the opponent under pressure. Lennoxville scores with very little time left on their power play, and John Abbott does the same. Here as Teasdale comes and gets the zone, gets the ball behind the net. They're placed fighting for it as Van Hout Cachero recovers. Number 97, Claire May, the one who suffered the first penalty. She led the league in penalty minutes this season. Probably her only weak spot after being named to first team All-Star this season after another great year for John Abbott in her second season. And here's Lafleur bringing it up. Good offensive pressure by Lennoxville. And well recovered by John Abbott.
Oh, here we go, 2-on-1.
It was Lalonde who got it in time. It's 2v1.
Oh, big save by the Lennoxville goalkeeper.
Gérin Lajoie making the start today. Played the most games out of all the Lennoxville goalkeepers this season, and she gets the start tonight as Lennoxville clears again. And it's an icing call.
Just wide of the goal.
On peut voir que le premier but du côté des Islanders leur a donné des ailes. Déjà, on a eu le premier surnom du match à 2 contre 1. La gardienne du côté des couloirs a dû vraiment faire un arrêt très important, un arrêt clé en cette première période.
Here's Van Hout Cachero at the point. On net, few deflections, big save made by Guérin Lajoie.
Je vous dirais que ça tourne pas mal vite pour les patineuses du côté des couloirs. On a la misère à suivre le tempo des Islanders. Une chance qu'ils peuvent se fier sur leur gardienne qui me semble en pleine possession de ses moyens en première période.
Shot block, and here comes Lennoxville. Could be a chance for them.
It's Rosalie Bouchard taking it up and trying to square it. As it cycles back out to the blue line. A little bit of a trip there, not seen by the referees. As it's icing the other way.
Lalonde versus St. Pierre at the face-off. And tied up, won by St. Pierre. Just sort of making her way in the zone. Lennoxville comes back the other way. It's Prévost.
Lennoxville with many fast break chances so far today, coming off of a few slip-ups from the Islanders when they have offensive zone possession. Here's Teasdale, over to Lamoureux, inside to Gagnon.
That was a good bad check by Lennoxville. Got back, made the play. What a move. And goalie seemed to have lost it, but she had made the save. That's what matters.
Ce qui a donné la chance, qui a donné le tir au filet, c'est que le défenseur du côté des Islanders a foncé sur la joueuse et a joué la rondelle, s'est fait déjouer. Elle aurait, selon moi, n'aurait pas dû faire ça parce que la fille était seule contre 3 joueuses des Islanders. En sortant du jeu, ça a donné une chance de marquer.
Battle for the puck behind the Islanders' goal, and they come away with it.
For those of you watching, do not be misled by the scoreboard on the screen. We are roughly at 8 minutes left in the first period. And it is 1-1 with John Abbott having equalized on their power play opportunity.
Both goals in the power play.
Ouais, les deux buts sont en avantage numérique, exactement. Bon point.
It's a great move. A little trickery there.
Bon jeu individuel.
Recovered by D'Alessandro.
D'Alessandro
Does
keeps
very
it in.
well. Does very well to keep it in the zone. She moves inside. Great play made by the goalkeeper.
Moi, ce qui
D'Alessandro.
m'impressionne beaucoup, elle a un bon gabarit, la vitesse, la tête haute, bon contrôle de rondelle. En ce moment, je trouve que c'est un des générales de l'équipe de l'autre côté. Même si ça ne s'est pas reflété sur peut-être la fin de match, on voit que c'est un joueur très important pour l'organisation des Islanders. Je pense qu'il prend vraiment le contrôle du match, le contrôle de la rondelle, voit bien ce qui se passe autour d'elle.
All these attributes why she got called up for the Team Canada at the World Juniors in Switzerland. Here's a chance. Another great save by Guérin Lajoie. Alessandro again with the puck. This time to Ferrand on the left side. And Lescadon with just a little poke there to try to get it past the keeper. There's Ullman. Back out to Ferrand. Inside D'Alessandro again. Cross-ice pass. Here's Lescadon again. Loose puck. Alessandro recovers. Just wide. Alessandro again through the legs. Into Lescadon.
What a save.
What a save! Wow!
Had to stretch out with the pad, just got to it, and the puck trickles out of the zone.
Guérin Lajoie keeping her team in this as John Abbott gets more and more pressure, but she stood up firm to make sure it remains a tie game here with about 6 minutes left in the first period. Lamoureux now inside. Another great save by Guérin Lajoie.
Sans me tromper, je pourrais dire, sans avoir les statistiques sous les yeux, qu'il y a à peu près 3 tirs contre 1. Fait que c'est du 3 pour 1 les lancers au filet présentement pour les Islanders. Depuis que les Islanders ont marqué leur premier but, ils sont seuls sur la glace avec la gardienne adverse.
Shot by Couture was blocked.
Slap shot.
Powerful shot. Save made.
Les Islanders font tout bien. On voit qu'ils sont bien dirigés par les entraîneurs. Les joueurs mettent beaucoup de rondelles au filet. Il y a toujours une joueuse des Islanders pour essayer de bloquer la vue de la gardienne en vain parce qu'elle voit tout. Mais on a quand même des joueurs devant le filet pour l'obstruer. On est là pour les retours. Je vous le dis, une belle première période du côté des Islanders.
Pass missed, but the Islanders keep it in the zone. It's Couture.
And Prévost brings it out.
Ooh, Lesage just misses, but it'll be picked up by Couture.
Both teams fighting for possession now as John Abbott secures it, trying to play out from the back against the boards.
Managed to break out in one-on-one.
There's Lesage.
Slows
Needs some
down.
support as Lennoxville comes back.
Shots deflected 10 feet over the net.
See, John Abbott may not have had their strongest season. Their scoring went down this year from 149 last year to 104 this year. They had a little bit of struggles at the beginning of the season, having to forfeit some games due to academic ineligibility from one of the players. Some key injuries to big players here, such as D'Alessandro and Barbirati, who has not been on the ice so far tonight. But they have experience, 13 seniors on their team who have been here and done it before, and they know that the playoffs are their time, and that's when they step up.
There's Lamoureux to the front of the net in the high slot. It's picked up by what? Cougar's trying to break out. But the Play stopped. Picked up by the Islanders.
Jonka trying to play it up and just get stuffed there by a couple Islanders converging. It's a great play made by Gagne towards the puck, just over. John Abbott have an opportunity for the fast break as Lennoxville changes, but just misplaces the pass and leads to an icing call.
Yeah, and there'll be some tired legs on the ice for the Islanders. I believe that's what has been on the ice for a considerable amount of time. Up here, too many players on the ice for the Islanders. Not sure who's going off. In the end, it's Snippy Roy. And Louis Marin demanding explications. Not sure why.
Finally ready to play.
L'arbitre vient de donner un avertissement à Louis Marin parce que Louis Marin et son équipe d'entraîneurs ont joué un tour aux arbitres en envoyant un joueur de plus sur la patinoire. Et là, on vient de voir que les arbitres n'avaient pas bien pris en note les joueurs sur la patinoire dans du.
Chance for a breakaway.
Goes down to another great save.
God, I made the save with a blocker.
Best chance of the night so far for Manon Lescadon. In her third and final year before she goes to Clarkson University. One of the team's leading scorers.
Mise en échec. Easy call. Une mise en échec d'une joueuse des Islanders envers les Cougars. La joueuse n'avait pas la rondelle. C'était une punition facile à appeler pour les hommes.
And it's number 7, Naomi Florent.
Only taking 2 minutes for interference.
Sans aucune gêne, on peut dire ici, les amis, que sans la gardienne des Cougars, ce match-là pourrait être 4-1 facilement du côté des Islanders. Chapeau à la gardienne.
She's kept her team in this, and now they get an opportunity on the power play to take the lead.
Managed to score last time. Will they be able to score again?
Yeah. L'arbitre a appelé obstruction. On aurait pu dire une mise en échec aussi. Arrêt de la gardienne des Islanders.
And like you said, Pat, the Cougars really try and start from the back, especially on the power play with that left defenseman, really a pivotal player for them clearly on this power play. They want to get her the puck on her stick.
Puck clear as John Abbott gets a chance to change on this power play.
On profite du moment pour changer les deux défenseurs du côté des Islanders.
Player down, well done by Lamoureux. One-on-one. Another great save by Guérin Lajoie. Man of the match without a doubt so far. She's put her team on her back.
Encore un échappé pratiquement, un arrêt, un glove save du côté de la mitaine. À bout portant. C'est là qu'on différencie des excellents gardiens des très 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 bons gardiens. C'est quand une gardienne ou un gardien ne donne jamais de but sur des tirs directs. Et on a la preuve encore, un tir direct n'a pas été déjoué.
D'Alessandro fighting off 2 players, keeps in the Cougar zone.
A great series for Guérin Lajoie so far. Only let in 1 goal, made 30 saves in the first game, and she's kept that up tonight.
Il reste 55 secondes à l'avantage numérique des Cougars. 2 minutes 40 à la période. Toujours 1-1 dans le match.
Puck in and around. And there you go. It's about taking your opportunities. The third goal we've seen tonight on the power play as Lennoxville now takes a 2-1 lead.
Absolutely, the puck bounced off the back of the net, deflected right out, right on the stick of the Cougars player. It was Verpelis, number 14.
Very unlucky for Leandro, who's hasn't had to do much tonight, but that one wasn't much he could do.
Yeah, sharing a 19-save shutout the first game of the series. Finished the season with the second best save percentage in the league. Here comes Vanu Cachero, great skater.
Obstruction. Punition pour les Cougars. On a retenu.
John Abbott playing with house money right now.
Probablement booking.
As they pull the goalie, get a sixth player on the ice. Stolen. Here's Sidney Oman with the puck. Slowly trickles inside. And we get the penalty call.
It'll be for holding.
Ouais. Hooking, holding.
A penalty is a penalty.
Yep. Donc 1 minute 55 à la première période. Les Islanders se retrouvent en avantage numérique. Est-ce qu'ils vont eux aussi répliquer avec un but en avantage numérique? Parce que maintenant, ce n'est que des buts en avantage numérique en première période.
Absolutely. Every power play has led to a goal so far. Will this one keep that theme going?
Teams have been clinical as John Abbott gets their #1 power play line, the one that's played most of the season, with their two leading scorers in Luscadon and D'Alessandro. And here is D'Alessandro with the puck. Back out to Lesage. D'Alessandro again. Into Luscadon. Little stumble there. Luscadon. Back out. D'Alessandro trying to find an opening, but Lennoxville very disciplined so far as a long shot comes in. D'Alessandro tries to take it as Luscadon tried the rebound as well, couldn't get the opening.
Another big save.
Wow.
It's really been Tamara Guérin Lajoie tonight. Really outstanding.
Practically identical times in the power play and period left here. John Abbott will get 6 seconds of power play to begin the second period as they'll end the first period on the power play, barring any penalties of their own. Charbonneau wins the face-off. Off to Lesage, takes the shot, another great save. Battle in the corner.
Goes back to Lesage.
Another shot. Another good shave.
Là, ce qu'on voit présentement, c'est que les joueuses, il n'y a pas de joueuses devant la gardienne. Les 3 derniers arrêts que je viens de voir, les joueurs sont un petit peu en périphérie, attendent le retour. Mais elle n'en donne pas de retour. Là, ça va prendre vraiment quelqu'un, soit qui cache sa vue, ou il faut mettre quelqu'un un peu plus haut dans le hard mark pour faire dévier le tir.
Spare puck and another great save. Finally, a zone clearance for Lennoxville. Opportunities for both teams to make some changes. With 40 seconds left in the period, as John Abbott tries to tie it up once again. Here's D'Alessandro, great move inside. Let's go down to Alessandro again. And Verpleist making another good play as she gets his own clearance. As we count down to 20 seconds left in the first period. A first period that is not reflected at all by the scoreline. John Abbott having the larger amount of chances so far, but Guérin Lajoie making some great saves, keeping her team in it, and giving them a chance to score themselves on the power play.
The Islanders ground their goal, maybe one last chance in the period. It's done back in.
As we count down, one last maybe chance at the buzzer, saved by Leandro. And that brings us to the end of the first period here tonight at the DO Civic Center. 2-1 for Lennoxville. A period largely controlled by John Abbott, but Guérin Lajoie makes some great saves to keep her team in it. 2-1.
Absolutely. Lot of shots on goal, a lot of traffic in front of the net. She's been terrific tonight.
Il va rester 5 secondes à l'avantage numérique de Lennoxville. J'imagine que Noémie Marin va préparer ses joueurs pour la deuxième et la troisième période en disant on va essayer de rester un peu plus loin du banc des pénalités. Parce que bon, on a capitalisé 2 fois sur 2 avantages numériques. Si c'est pas de ça, on est en avance dans le match. Donc à 5 contre 5, on a largement le contrôle du match. Donc on va demander peut-être un peu plus de discipline du côté des joueurs, des Islanders. Et en restant à 5 contre 5, ce match-là est facilement atteignable pour une deuxième victoire dans cette série.
And welcome back, everyone. As we begin the second period of tonight's semifinal between John Abbott and Lennoxville. The score is 2-1 to the visitors, to the Cougars, in a first period that was mainly controlled by John Abbott. They outshot their opponent 17-9, but Kay Hanajoa made some great saves to keep up her great performances so far this series. She's faced 48 shots, made 46 saves so far this series. And she's the main reason that Lennoxville has a lead. That, as well as Lennoxville taking their opportunities on the power play tonight, 2 for 2.
John Abbott will have 5 seconds left of power play time. They seem to be going with the regular lines and not the power play lineup.
And 1 away.
Face off tied up, but the Islanders come away with it as they go into the Cougar zone. Back to 5-on-5.
As Couture swings it around. Inside, loose puck picked up by Lennoxville. Slightly misplaced pass. Keep possession. Inside, great save by Bro. And Lacombe picks up the rebound. Tonight's goal scorer up to Charbonneau, just past her. Comes Blanchard. Over to the side, back inside.
Just missed it. And Lalonde for the Islanders held up by the defenseman, but she managed to keep the puck.
Inside, Luska down one
Great
more.
pass.
Toby Graham inside and blocked. Here's Request. Looking to swing it out. And she does, but D'Alessandro makes a great play to recover. Here's Luska down. Finds it inside for D'Alessandro to Graham.
Here comes D'Alessandro. Lister down on the other side. Shot blocked off his skate, but Graham.
Oh oui! On peut voir que la gardienne, pour une première fois dans le match, a semblé perdre l'équilibre devant sa cage. Et en tombant, elle a laissé un trou béant à droite que la joueuse des Islanders n'a pas manqué. Et quelle passe encore de la numéro 14 des Islanders. Une passe du revers sensationnelle.
Great pass to Lister down. Ugar's shot blocked, but Toby Graham was in the right place, picked it up, just put it in the wide open net.
That first line strikes again, that potent first line. Toby Graham filling in this season for the injured Jade Barbicante, but she did a great job, scoring 14 in the regular season, and now she's picked up her second of the playoffs, as we are tied 2-2.
That same line right back on the ice.
Yep.
D'Alessandro comes away. Another shot, another big save. The Islanders pick up where they left off, seemingly having the upper hand early here in the second.
On a vu que l'entraîneur des Islanders, Noémie Marin, a renvoyé tout de suite sa ligne, leur donné un 20 secondes pour profiter du momentum et D'Alessandro a presque marqué encore. Et là, whoop, changement, on vient avec une ligne différente. Chapeau pour l'entraîneur, on voit qu'il manège très bien ses lignes.
Here's a chance for Lennoxville.
2 versus 1.
Fanned on the shot.
Great recovery by Lesage to get back and just slow her down enough. Inside to Godin, just past her as Lesage is there again. To Gagnon. Taking it up the ice right past the Islanders bench. And dumped in by Lennoxville to get a line change. Up the ice by Lamoureux as she dumps it in for John Abbott to do the same. Nearly 3 minutes gone here in the second period as John Abbott gets Tied up as Saint-Pierre goes up the ice against the post.
Off the post. Beat the goalie. Didn't beat the post.
A clear lane up the ice for her. She just ran into the Islanders zone, got the shot off, and barely centimeters away from giving Lennoxville the lead again. Here's that forecheck again by John Abbott, by Florent. She takes it behind the net. Looking for support. Dumps it back in behind. Charbonneau fighting for it, but can't get it from Saint-Pierre.
Again, the Islanders keeping the puck in the zone. Just now it leaves. And it's sent back to Van Hout-Cachero.
Here's Van Hout-Cachero.
Great skater.
Alessandro head up. Tries to just put it in there for Lescadon, who couldn't quite get past the defender. Great move again. Inside. Just triples past.
Van Hout-Cachero couldn't get the shot she wanted on the backhand.
Here's that forecheck for John Abbott, keeping it in, getting a line change.
Great move by D'Alessandro. Sends it back in front, doesn't lead anywhere. Great move by her. Graham sends it right back.
D'Alessandro dumps it in. Gets a break as John Abbott still keeping the pressure up. Here's Lescadon
Got it for the
inside.
net. Oh. It was Lamoureux. Couldn't get her stick on it quite enough. Couldn't direct it towards the net.
Big hit there.
Contact.
As we play. 1v3, getting up there, just having to dump it in.
It was the captain, Louis Blanchard for Lennoxville. Lesage back up the ice. Fights off the player. Keeps the puck.
Great save, another one.
Wow, what a drive up the ice for Lesage.
They keep the puck up there.
Troy behind the net. Sends it up to Ullman.
De Ferrand.
Shot
Great
wide.
shot just wide. That's the same way she scored against Dawson in the first round. Couldn't quite replicate it. As it will be an icing call.
On vient de voir un dernier 4 minutes de jeu à 5 contre 5. Et c'est simple, à 5 contre 5, ça se passe dans une seule zone. Les Islanders dominent complètement à 5 contre 5. Donc, il faut lâcher le banc des pénalités du côté de l'équipe à Noémie Marin. On a vu la première défaillance sur le but de la gardienne adverse. Et donc, elle est humaine. Fait que restons à 5 contre 5 et c'est pas compliqué. On va tirer avantage de ce match.
For those who looked at the first game, won by John Abbott by a score of 1-0 and thought it was going to be a tight series, do not be fooled. When these teams played in the regular season, we got 6 goals per game, and we're seeing more of that tonight.
That'll be an interference penalty on Payne Lavorette.
C'est dommage, parce que là, moi, pour moi, c'est une pénalité. Écoute, c'est indiscipliné comme pénalité. On domine le jeu depuis 5 minutes. La rondelle a été mise dans le fond de zone. On a amené la fille sur la bande pour rien. Elle causait aucune menace. Elle était pratiquement à la ligne bleue. Moi, pour ma part, comme entraîneur, je serais très, très, très déçu de cette pénalité. Parce que là, on peut perdre le momentum, donner un autre avantage d'un but en avantage numérique, et tout est à recommencer.
Lavarette in her second year, coming all the way from France to play for John Abbott in her second playoff series this year. As Lennoxville will try to establish some chances here on the power play. On a loose puck, picked up by Lamoureux. One-on-one.
Oh, lost the puck.
Another great save. Good chance there for John Abbott, short-handed, as Lennoxville gets it back up the ice. Inside.
Je pense que l'arbitre aurait pu rappeler un tripping ici, mais bon, il l'a laissé passer. C'est toujours à 5 contre 4 du côté des Cougars.
And D'Alessandro dumps it back behind the net again.
It's Graham on the forecheck.
Halfway gone through this Lennoxville power play, but no clear chances so far as they try to get it up the ice now. As John Abbott, very aggressive on this power play so far, continuously going after the puck, not giving Lennoxville any chance to breathe and set up an offensive play.
So they have 3 players very high in their zone right now, battling across the board. Hopefully they can win the puck, send it out.
Still stuck in the corner, being fought over by 6 players.
This is good for the Islanders. It's taking time off the power play. They will not be complaining right now.
Player down, just under 10 seconds left in the power play now.
And it trickles out. That'll pretty much kill the Lennoxville power play.
Great job by John. I'm not getting any opportunities for Lennoxville on that power play. The only opportunity was the short-handed one by Lamoureux with the great save by Guérin Lajoie.
Il est de retour à 5 contre 5.
Tied up, but comes away with it.
Up the ice with speed down that left-hand side. Tries to play it in for Lalonde. Just couldn't quite keep control of it. Great pressure there by Le Scudon as Teasdale will pick it up.
Mauvais choix de jeu.
Here come Lennoxville
Chance for Lennoxville, but great back check by Lacombe.
to stop Prévost on that play. As Teasdale picks it up again. Supported by Lesage and Le Scudon.
Flips it in.
Lesage will take it, but just
Oh, that's unfortunate.
doesn't keep her feet, and she is down.
Injured player for the Islanders. Real unfortunate. Tripped up, fell into the boards.
And it's called.
On regarde la reprise, évidemment, on va pouvoir regarder la reprise. La joueuse des Cougars a vraiment donné un double échec à la joueuse à 2 pieds de la bande, on le voit très bien. On aurait pu appeler une punition, on a décidé de laisser passer. L'important, c'est que la joueuse soit en mesure de revenir au jeu. Elle est déjà sur ses pieds, c'est une bonne nouvelle.
Hope the best. She's clenching her face as she went face first into the boards. An ugly looking injury. We don't want to see that.
She seems to have a leg she can't really put any weight on right now. Her right leg.
On a eu des bons moments. Première fois que les Islanders tuent un désavantage numérique sans accorder de but. Et la différence, je crois que c'est Vinny qui l'a dit tantôt, les joueuses des Islanders étaient plus agressives. C'était un désavantage numérique, on appelle ça un piqué plus agressif. Sur les 2 premiers, quand l'équipe des Cougars ont marqué, ils semblaient plus passifs sur le désavantage numérique et celui-là était plus agressif et ça a payé.
In the Islanders' own pucks up there, and Leandro does a great job to hold on to it.
Bouncing puck. She never really got to it cleanly, but the ref blew the whistle.
As we see, things might just be starting to get heated tonight, as they did in the first game, with some words being said to each other by the players.
That's expected. Games going back head-to-head multiple games, you know it's going to get heated.
They have history. They know each other very, very well. Played a lot of big games over the last couple seasons. John Abbott just getting the most of Lennoxville, and they might just they're gonna want to get something back tonight and in this series.
Now Scudon behind the net up to the Scudon. The Graham on the breakout who enters the Cougar zone. Circling around the net. She's tied up and Lennoxville comes back with it. Oh, and it'll be a 2-on-1 for Lennoxville.
Veyer inside, 1-on-1. Oh!
Wide open net.
Elle manque un empty net. Elle a complètement manqué le filet désert.
If tonight doesn't go the way of Lennoxville, that one could come back to bite them. Their best chance of the night as John Abbott comes up. Just couldn't keep control of it. Most clear-cut chance for the Cougars tonight. A great play on a 2-on-1. Just missing that final touch as we remain tied 2-2, nearly halfway through this second period.
Here's Lavarelle. They will get up to the Scudon. Almost offside.
It's okay now, she's clear.
Yeah.
We're really close.
So we're behind her own net. Sends up to Charbonneau.
Here comes John Abbott again with Couture. And here's Charbonneau, the captain, Little trickery there. Takes it back around the other side. Back to Vano Cachero. Takes a shot. And
No traffic, no one in front of the net. Easy save for the goalie. Yeah.
Si on regarde la dernière séquence, quand Lennox a passé près de marquer sur un filet désert, juste avant, l'arbitre avait bloqué le banc du côté des Cougars et l'autre arbitre en chef a accordé un changement. On a vu les entraîneurs poser des questions, parler à l'arbitre et le changement a presque coûté un but. Donc on a eu une erreur de l'arbitre ici sur ce jeu-là. Le changement n'aurait jamais dû être accepté.
Icing waved off.
And inside, great save by Bro.
Yeah, great save by Bro.
Player wide open in the slot, got the movement, made the save.
As Lacombe quickly takes it up the ice,
Oh,
play it
big
down into the net. And here we go. Now we got some action. Now things starting to boil over. As we see a Lennoxville player down by the net. Took a hit right into the post.
L'arbitre dit interférence, mais bon, c'était une interférence avec une bonne élan. Après ça, il y a eu un peu de brasse camarade devant le filet, mais je crois qu'il va y avoir seulement une pénalité qui va être attribuée au premier geste des joueurs des Islanders.
Yeah, looks like it's just like home going to the box.
Yeah.
It'll be another Cougars power play.
Yeah.
2 for 3 so far tonight.
La bonne nouvelle, c'est que lors du dernier désavantage numérique, la recette a fonctionné. Le désavantage numérique des Islanders était plus agressif, moins passif. Fait qu'on va voir probablement la même chose. Mais c'est jamais bon là, de donner une opportunité d'avantage numérique quand l'autre équipe a déjà marqué 2 fois.
For those looking at the score sheet, do not be fooled. The first, as the player comes off.
Je suis pas certain qu'elle va revenir au jeu. Là. La façon qu'on a ramené la joueuse des Cougars au banc, elle me semble assez blessée assez grièvement.
And you saw during that play, Lesage was being looked at on the bench.
Là, on voit que les arbitres sont en train de discuter. Est-ce qu'on va expulser la joueuse du match? Parce que là, on voit la joueuse sortir très blessée. Probablement qu'elle ne reviendra pas au jeu. Puis là, on voit qu'il y a un conciliabule du côté des arbitres. J'ai hâte de voir la décision finale. Ça reste un 2 minutes.
It didn't seem like a dirty hit to me. Definitely hit her, but I don't think there was any intent to hurt.
As the captains are summoned, so the referees can explain their decision. Charbonneau listening up. And yes, as I was saying, don't be fooled by the score sheet. The first goal was indeed on the power play. It might have happened just about a second after it ended, but it was with a noticeable advantage for Lennoxville. That's how they got their first 2 goals tonight. Let's see if they can make it a third, or if John Abbott will go back to the well, play this penalty kill the same way they did the last one, and try to shut out Lennoxville and keep them, bar them from having any clear-cut scoring chances.
On voit que les Cougars misent vraiment sur leur première unité. Le premier trio, c'est toujours eux qui sont là en avantage numérique. Donc,
Yes, they seem to be missing their star scorer, Donald Stafford, just seems on the ice right now.
Worked out to the side for replaced. Catches it back, swings it over to the other side. Player down.
Slip for Lesage.
Just gets in her own way.
Islanders got lucky. Cougars
on a eu de la chance, exactement.
Yeah.
Could have been a real dangerous 3 versus 1 opportunity there for Lennoxville, but they'll have to start from scratch behind the net here with both teams changing.
Fresh legs for the Islanders.
Bouchard tries to get a hold of it, and up here inside. Puck stuck in the corner here with Vano Cachero trying to protect it, but swung back out. Veer inside.
Backhand chance for Bertrand, just missed wide.
And well cleared by Lamover. About 30 seconds left in the power play. Gagne swings it across. Ooh, inside and just over.
Chance que la passe était dans les patins.
And cleared with 10 seconds left on the power play. Another good kill for John Abbott. Some better chances for Lennoxville, but they survive, and we're back to 5 versus 5 with 7 minutes left in this second period. Here's Couture. Looking up, trying to play it deep. With Graham chasing, but just not close enough as an icing is called.
Ça, c'est excellent pour la confiance du côté des Islanders d'avoir éliminé 2 power play coup sur coup. Évidemment, ça va jouer un peu dans la tête du côté des Cougars parce que c'est leur seule façon qu'ils avaient marqué leur but. Mais évidemment, il faut revenir sur les 2 buts en avantage numérique des Cougars. Il y a eu 2 rebonds très favorables qui est revenu directement sur la palette, là, derrière la bande. Il faut faire attention, mais l'avantage numérique, c'est bien repris. Le désavantage numérique, c'est bien repris dans la Islanders.
Caught in the middle and dumps it in on the side as she goes to chase. Same with Blanchard.
Alessandro comes away with it. Graham never saw it.
Again, up to Alessandro. Ooh.
Y'all lucky, everyone whiffed on it.
It's a big hit. Not called by the referee. John Abbott is not happy.
Yeah.
Ouais, le call is there.
Hands up, gonna be a power play. What a move by Couture.
Bit of a later call, and John Abbott will be on the power play for that hit against Alessandro. A little shaken up.
C'est le même genre de poussée à 2 pieds de la bande qu'on a vu dans le coin tantôt. Le même genre de geste, à un endroit différent. Mais c'est des gestes qui sont dangereux et je suis content que l'arbitre ait appelé cette fois-ci.
That is Sydney Prévost being called, who will sit in the booth for 2 minutes. As we see things starting to just heat up a bit more in this second period. Do not go anywhere, guys. We have 6 minutes left in the second period as John Abbott begins the power play.
Alejandro est sur la glace, c'est une bonne nouvelle.
Absolutely very important player for the Islanders. Down just
So,
done.
player down. Lesage at the point.
Shot blocked.
Charlotte comes back around. So back to Lesage. And here comes Couture for the zone entry.
Set up the...
There's Charbonneau, just trying to get it around. Saved by Bano Cachero. Swings it to D'Alessandro. Takes a shot. Loose puck. Just wide. Very well done by Bano Cachero. Keeps it in there. And again, Lennoxville fighting for it, trying to kill some that time.
Over.
Cachero. Shot blocked by her own player.
On a vu qu'il y avait une joueuse devant la gardienne, carrément.
Alessandro
Wait, inside.
What a move!
Score!
And
Inside
it
and
goes in! What a move!
Another power play goal for John Abbott. Loose puck as they take the lead for the first time tonight.
Sienna D'Alessandro again making big plays, skates around the zone, finds an opening, puts it on goal. She buries it. Seems to have gone off the post, found its way in the back of the net. Power play continues to be a very big factor in this game.
Là, à partir de maintenant, c'est un message important du côté des Islanders, c'est d'arrêter de prendre des pénalités. Parce que, en désavantage numérique, le numéro 14 n'est pas sur le jeu. Et on voit que quand elle est sur le jeu, on a grand avantage à l'avoir sur la patinoire. Donc là, maintenant, il faut jouer à 5 contre 5 ou en avantage numérique. Et ce match-là est dans la poche. Donc, okay.
Sienna D'Alessandro, the Islanders' leading scorer, second leading scorer in the division this season with 28 goals. And it is her third of the playoffs. Again, showing why she got that Team Canada call-up. Proving to be very dangerous on the ice, working her way through and creating that goal to give the Islanders their first lead of the night. 3-2 for John Abbott.
Yeah, face off in the Kruger zone with 4 minutes 56 left in the second period. Tied up. The Cougars come away with it. Puck stays in. Now Shaw sends it behind the net.
Dumped in by Lennoxville. As we go to chase, Florent squares her down. Up to Lalonde. Swings it over just past Bouchard as she sets chase.
Would have been a nice chance.
Tries to dump it in, just gets in the way.
Oh, that could have been too many players.
6
on the
joueurs
ice.
sur la glace.
Yeah.
Oh là là, on est chanceux. Les Islanders s'en tirent bien.
That's Navarrete with a stretch pass across the ice.
Lavarelle meets it by the boards. Sneaks his pass as Lennoxville gets it back.
It's some kind of net to Jonka. Jonka sends it to Verplast. And ooh, pass leaves the zone. All the way to behind the Cougars' goal.
Dumped in, well taken by Gagne. Up to Verplaced. Back inside, just behind Gagne as D'Alessandro recovers.
Any chance for the Islanders?
Lesage back on the ice after her big hit. Some more consistent 5-on-5 play here as the teams go back and forth. Trying to get a chance. Great save by Bavou.
Got her glove on it. Ooh, that'll be a high stick. But the Islanders regain control. And it's dumped in.
Another line change. Jonka again. Up the side.
Tied up by Florent. But St. Pierre comes away with it.
Trying to get an opening.
D'Alessandro picks up the puck. And would pass right into the skates of Perrault. Puck trickles out, and again the Cougars right back on it.
As we wind to 2 minutes left in this second period. Teams going back and forth. There's Lavarelle. Just can't get it past. And here's a chance for Lennoxville. Moves inside. Loose puck. Well defended by John Abbott.
Valence Lafleur, the Cougars' best scorer. Right back on the puck.
Lamour trying to take it up. Another line change. Some tired legs as we keep going back and forth. Some high intensity hockey here towards the end of the second period.
Yeah, these last 5 minutes have been a lot more tight.
And here's a chance for the Islanders.
Bad change du côté des Cougars, mais on n'a pas pu en profiter. Nos joueurs sont presque arrivés en collision si on en avait échappé sinon.
Just this time. Sage keeps sending out the blue line.
Inside. For Lalonde. Out to the side. Last minute. Just barely wide.
Keep down low, keep down low. Ce qui est important, c'est de garder la rondelle à 200 pieds de notre gardien.
Puck stays in, so race for it.
Couture gets there safely.
Sage
Brings out to the side.
Move, move.
Under pressure.
Tries to stretch it to Lascadan, not quite. D'Alessandro sends it to the Cougar zone.
As we're under 30 seconds now close to 20 seconds left in this second period. Will we?
L'entraîneur Noémie Marin qui revient avec d'Aliandro en fin de période. Très, très, très bon choix.
an icing call.
Yep.
Stops us with 11.6 seconds left in the second period. Will we head into the third period at the score of 32 for John Abbott, or will we have one small twist to the tail?
Keeping your first line on. 10 seconds left.
La meilleure ligne dans zone adverse pour la mise au jeu à 11 secondes.
Alessandro can't quite win it. Lennoxville recovers. Brought back. 5 seconds left. And brought out. Will there be a last chance?
Good flash.
Jump.
Oh.
Just ran out of time. Would have been a real good chance for the Cougars. They seem to really wake up in this end of the second period.
As we finish the second period with a score of 3-2 for John Abbott. Some very good penalty kill for the Islanders in that period, righting the wrongs of the first period, and then themselves taking their chances to make it 3-2 and give themselves a lead into this third and decisive period. Now, I just want to make note, when we talk about Sienna D'Alessandro, she is known for the goals, and especially in the big moments. 11 goals in 11 games last season in the playoffs, 3-4 already, but I want to make note of her defensive play so far. She's made some great recoveries in her own zone with the back check, keeping the Lennoxville power play quiet and creating some own chances for her own team. Now we will take a quick break, but don't forget to rejoin us in about 10 minutes or so for this third and final period. welcome back as we're about 40 seconds from our third period kicking off and getting underway. 20 minutes to see if John Abbott will take a 2-0 series lead, potentially trying to clinch it at Lennox in their next game, or if the Cougars will tie it up.
3-2 game, very tight, just like we predicted. Play on the ice doesn't quite reflect that, but we're off here in the third period. Cross-ice pass attempted by the Cougars. We're able to cycle it back, but its play is tipped up by, I think that was Lacombe. Shot on net, dealt with by Leandro.
All the way up for Lescadon. She chases after it, but Jonkos is there first. And she tries to take it up now against the boards. Well done by Couture.
Nice
Keep it in the
move.
zone.
Takes a shot. Blocked by her
Ousbach.
player.
Goalie was down, just trying to survive that one as the entire Lennoxville team got back to defend it.
It was a real nice move by Couture. Got to the front of the net, high slot. Unfortunately, shot was blocked by her teammate. Still a very nice play.
2 goals for the Islanders in the second period. Shooting-wise, a lot quieter than the first. 6 for John Abbott, 5 for Lennoxville, as both teams went up and down the ice quickly. And here D'Alessandro trying to get inside, just couldn't quite get it to go.
Can't elevate the puck the way she wanted to.
Back out to
Back
Couture.
there.
Swings it across. Couture just cycling around. D'Alessandro keeps it in. Well done.
To keep it in, falls to Toby Graham. The Cougars get out of the zone, but it's right back on the John Abbott stick.
Up to Lesage, down the side.
Dumped in as Toby Graham's on the forecheck. Toby Graham comes out with the puck.
Sizing up her options. Tries to get inside for Teasdale. Just falls out of her range as Lavarrete spins around.
And that'll be too many players on the ice for the Cougars. Smart play by Lavarrete, who seemed to send it into the skates of the player who was going for a change.
And with just under 2 minutes gone in this third period, John Abbott will have a 2-minute power play to try to add to their lead, give themselves a bit of a cushion.
First 2 minutes of the period has been all John Abbott. This power play will definitely be a good chance for them to score, stretch that lead a little bit. It will be Lalonde against Blanchard at the face-off. It's won by Lalonde, back to Foran. To Van Cachero, back to Foran. Shoots it, blocked by the defenseman, and Lennoxville gets it out. And the race is on.
John Abbott, 2 for 3 on the power play tonight so far. 2 of their 3 goals coming with a player advantage.
Toby Graham was open for the breakaway, but Lalonde didn't quite see her.
Graham back inside for Lalonde. Tries to backhand it in, just a pass as Lacombe recovers now. Swings it back out to Lesage. Couture with the shot. Great save, slightly dropped.
And that will be another penalty for Lennoxville as the Islanders going on a 5-on-3. That came after the whistle. Seems to be a cross-check high.
Jobin came in a little late there on Lacombe.
And well, should be kicked out of the game. That's what it looks like. It looks like an expulsion for Jobin. It was a late cross-check, seemed to be to the face.
Patrick Jonca, head coach of the Lennoxville Cougars, being spoke to by the referees as they explain their decision as Jobin is taken to her bench. And that looks like that could be the end of her night.
Yeah, she came in late. It was a cross-check. It was high.
Now looking at the scoreboard, it seems it might be a 5-minute.
5-minute major, yes.
John Abbott will get a minute 19 of 5 versus 3. A huge bolt of energy for John Abbott as they'll try to capitalize now and try to put this game to bed.
It's going to be a real good chance for them who looked really strong so far this period. And John Abbott also benefiting from almost a timeout here as the discussion and the explanation of the Cougars coaches gives them a good time to get their star players rested. And they come out here on the 5-on-3.
The John Abbott bench is full of energy now as they try to capitalize on this opportunity. It's Le Scodin out to Lesage. Back out to D'Alessandro. Just trying to size up their opportunities, being patient so far, John Abbott. Here's Lesage. Switches with D'Alessandro. Back outside to Siena D'Alessandro. Inside.
Great chance in front of the net for, I believe that was Gabriel Lalonde. Couldn't quite put it in on the rebound.
Inside, just past Graham.
Good chance for a tip by Graham. Didn't quite work out.
Le Scodin inside. Enver Place does very well. She'll try to take it up and burn some of this time now.
Be a one-on-one. Great play with D'Alessandro to stop it.
Very aggressive lineup here by John Abbott. 4 forwards on the ice as they try to get their goal. Here's Graham. Inside, deflected. Le Scodin inside. And well done by the goalkeeper.
Across the crease. Didn't quite get there. Le Scodin managed to get a shot off. Not the one they wanted. Still 24 seconds left of 5-on-3.
The Islanders will hope that their power play is dangerous. With 20 seconds left of 5 versus 3 and close to 4 minutes of player advantage after that. Lalonde to take the face off.
Goes back to D'Alessandro.
Cachero. The shot.
Nice
Loose
shot.
puck.
Bouncing puck just over Le Scodin's stick. She had a wide open net.
Found out Cachero. Back here with D'Alessandro as they have been for most power plays. D'Alessandro steps inside, shot. Loose puck. Just wide.
Those loose pucks could very well trickle into the net or fall into a John Abbott stick.
Let's go down inside, just pass. As Lennoxville gets a player out.
Oh, Vanu Cachero never saw her. Could have been very dangerous, but seemingly worked out for them as it's whistled down for offside.
That was a chance for Lennoxville. Just get the quick break. Vanu Cachero didn't quite see it, but got the crucial stick in there just in time to thwart the attack.
Lennoxville kills the 5-on-3, but they're still on the penalty kill for another 3 minutes, 30 seconds. The Islanders are going to want to absolutely capitalize on this, put themselves firmly in the driver's seat for the rest of the game.
5 versus 3 went missing, couldn't get their goal. Now they have time to do that in 5 versus 4.
Whistle down for offside.
Just outside the Lennoxville zone, as it's Captain Maïli Charbonneau that will take it and wins it. Florent, Vanu Cachero, Roy in front of her, skates past her into the zone, circles back to Roy. With Florent to her left, back inside to Roy. Takes the shot just over the net. Powerful strike there. As Vanu Cachero tries to stick it inside, blocked by Lennoxville as they get it back out their zone. Lacombe looking for options as John Abbott gets a line change going.
Held up at the blue line, but the Islanders keep possession.
Just looking for that zone entry, and they get it now with Sidney Ullman. Taking it up. Well blocked.
D'Alessandro at the blue line. Puck trickles out, goes to Lesage, who recollects, tries to set her team back up.
Just lost there by Sandy D'Alessandro as the Islanders get called for offside. Still just over 2 minutes left of 5v4 for John Abbott. With just under 15 minutes left in this third period. 3-2 for John Abbott.
Face off won by John Abbott. Comes to Les Rose Couture. The player on her back, but she keeps the puck.
Lesage. All the way across the ice to D'Alessandro. Here's Lescadon. Back out. Lesage at the point. Just deflected over.
That's Lescadon behind the net. Taken down. No call on the play. And the Cougars managed to clear.
John Abbott, very patient on this power play, working the puck around well, but just not quite getting that finishing touch to give themselves their fourth goal.
Lescadon cross ice. D'Alessandro. Shot goes wide, but the rebound could have been fortuitous. Just missed. As it's Vanot Cachero picking the puck up deep in her zone. Back to D'Alessandro. Speeds up the board, stops. Cross ice to Ferrand. Ferrand circling and cycles up behind the net.
Side Charbonneau trying to twist around. Ferrand, head up. Back to Vanot Cachero. 3 Abbott players in front of the net. As Ferrand and Vanot Cachero trying to look for some options. Vanot Cachero in and blocked. And again cleared by Lennoxville.
There'll be 50 seconds left on this power play. Just over 13 minutes left in the third period.
This has been close to 5 minutes of penalty kill for Lennoxville. If they can just hold on, this could be a crucial moment in tonight's game as Charbonneau takes it up. Toby Graham picks it up.
Behind the net.
And again lost. And now we could have a 2 versus 1.
2-on-1.
Across the ice. And score!
Buries it short-handed. 20 seconds left on the penalty kill for Lennoxville, but they find the back of the net. So now a 3-3 game.
That looked like number 24, Chloé Blanchard, setting up number 14, Frédéric Verpleist.
Verpleist's been real impressive tonight. She's really impressed me. Seems to have the puck on her stick quite a lot. Makes the right plays. It paid off for her again.
Getting named second team All-Star this season in her 3rd and final year in Lennoxville. Been a great contributor for them over the past 3 seasons. And that 5-minute sequence there could come back to haunt our Islanders. Man advantage, couldn't quite get it, and then a 2 versus 1 breakaway as Lennoxville ties it 3-3.
Hey, we said it would be a tight game.
And it has been.
Absolutely.
A lot of goals tonight, as has been seen with these teams all season long.
Now here's Ullman. Shaw along the ice, gets blocked.
Stuck in the corner. Brought out. And another giveaway at the blue line for John Abbott. LaFontaine bring it up. Puck trickles out. Here's Bertrand making her way.
Nice move, just missed wide. As Teasdale coming up for the Islanders, and it's that own now. Loses the puck as she starts battling in the corner. D'Alessandro again picks the puck. Nice shot, well aimed. Big save by the Lennoxville goalkeeper, Tamara Guérin-Lajoie.
Puck out here, shot from distance, just over the net. Behind the net, again won by D'Alessandro, putting on in a great shift in her own defensive zone, and she gets it up to Lescadon, back inside to Lalonde, just wide.
Low shot, almost beat the goalkeeper.
Vanot Cachero sizing up her player. Off by her own player, actually.
Yeah, she keeps it in. D'Alessandro pokes in as she falls. That puck just came out of the zone before Sydney Ullman can bring it back in.
Some great defensive play by Lennoxville here in this third period. Shutting out John Abbott so far.
Yeah, John Abbott spent most of that 5-minute power play in the offensive zone. Couldn't get it done. A lot of blocked shots, a lot of pucks cleared. Great defensive job by Lennoxville.
I think Jonka will be very happy with his team's performance in this third period so far. As they made the most of their opportunity. As we now have a tie game. Loose puck in front. Graham just missed it. Here's Charbonneau. Just over.
Wide. Good chance. Had a player open across the net. Decided to shoot it. Almost went in. Lennoxville, as their centering pass goes nowhere, and the Islanders come away with it. It's Van Cachero.
It's away inside. Great shot. Loose puck. And picked up by Marie Bonhomme. Gets it inside. That's a great play by Florent. Break up the attack.
Had to make that play. Would have been a very good opportunity for Lennoxville if she didn't.
Under 10 minutes to play now in this third period. Loose puck.
Lesage gets out of her own end.
Puck and scored!
Bertrand shoots it from over the face-off circle, low glove side. Gotta say, I think Leanne Brosna wished she could have that one back. Possibly was screened by her own defenseman. The shot just beats her low glove side.
Leanne Bro has gone unlucky with some goals that she couldn't quite do anything about. That one just beats her where you don't want to. Sort of a half chance, but Lennox didn't make the most of it. And all of a sudden, they're in front. 4-3. After a last two periods and really a night that has been controlled by John Abbott, them having the greater chances, but you gotta put them away, and if you don't, it'll come back to bite them.
Absolutely, Lennoxville's getting bodies in front of the puck. They're blocking shots. That and the goalkeeping has been the two biggest factors to them taking the lead so far.
Lalonde takes it up. And at this point, you wonder, John Abbott having lost some close games this season so far, if there's going to be some scar tissue here.
Absolutely, the team needs to bounce back and bounce back quickly. Cannot let Lennoxville get another one. You have to be on the front foot right away.
Goes all the way back to the middle of the ice as Lesage gets it out to Couture.
Couture is really impressed me today. I think she has really good puck handling and puck protection.
Puck inside to Lalonde, back out. And well pushed out by Lennoxville.
It's back into the stick of Couture, who waits for her teammates to exit the zone.
Well,
Another nice move.
Gets inside, keeps going, backhanded. Another great save.
Another shot blocked.
Inside,
Graham.
just wide.
Inches away from tying up the game. Just trickled through the goalkeeper.
It's as if time stood still there for a moment. As Graham gets it in, Charbonneau nearly pokes it in. Lennoxville doing a great job just keeping John Abbott right there at the blue line when they have offensive possession.
Yet another blocked shot. They're doing a really good job not letting them get much space to shoot.
Here's Couture.
As the puck goes off a stick and exits the ice. It'll be a face-off in the John Abbott defensive zone.
Not quite like the Boston Red Sox, but still a good environment here at the DDO Civic Center. John Abbott in their own zone, trying to get it out. Loose puck, juggled.
Blanchard picks it up in her own end. Finally gets her stick back on it and can't quite clear it as Verplast again just got tripped before she was able to shoot. Teasdale sends it in deep. And it's Lamoureux on the forecheck.
Well done there by Blanchard to get it out. And here's Gagné.
Shot blocked by Osage. Manon Lestodan trying to battle, trying to get the puck out of their zone. And they do it. Siena D'Alessandro picks it up once again.
Here's Lalonde.
Back to
Inside.
Siena, who got her stick tied up. Great defensive play by the Lennoxville player.
Time more and more of the essence for John Abbott. 6.5 minutes left. They need a goal now. Here's Vano Cachero. Back out to Ferrand. Blocked again. In again. Just wide. Here's Vano Cachero. Squeezing it in.
Lestodan couldn't quite get her stick on it on the rebound. As D'Alessandro keeps it in. Wow, that was very close play.
John Abbott changes, getting just there in time as Couture.
What a shot. Just missed wide. That would have been dangerous.
Again.
Big save.
Nasty fall there for Lestodan.
Seemed to run into her own player.
Lafleur shoots from deep.
Devil makes a save.
Riskily leaves it out. As here D'Alessandro.
D'Alessandro
Almost.
near the end of her shift. She is tired, and you can tell.
Maybe 2 minutes ago, she could have taken that one towards the net, but the legs just getting heavy there. Here's Lacombe with some pressure.
Well, fans on the puck. Now Charbonneau clears. Picked up by the Lennoxville defenseman in the neutral zone, who sends it right back into the John Abbott territory. Pass now to Graham. Pass intercepted, and it's back behind the John Abbott goal. John Abbott has to break out and get established in the offensive zone. Now it's getting into those crucial last 5 minutes.
Under 5 minutes on the clock now in Game 2 of the semifinal series. John Abbott up a game to none, but down tonight. Needing a goal here late. Loose puck picked up in the middle.
It's Beltran. Her shot gets blocked. Teasdale picks it up. John Abbott feeling established in the offensive zone here. So fortress bounce. Now Couture's on the puck. Shot on goal. Loose puck. Goalie lies on it. Makes the save. You know, John Abbott has to be feeling unlucky in this game. The amount of shots they have, the amount of offensive time in the offensive zone they have, be down by a goal. You've got to be considering themselves unlucky.
Guérin Lajoie standing on her head, as we would say, pulling out all the tricks.
Absolutely, she's been tremendous tonight, as she was in the last game. Been a really good playoff for her so far.
Don't let the 3 goals fool you. She has made some incredible saves. If it wasn't for her, it would be a heck of a lot more for John Abbott. As they try again. And again caught by Guérin Lajoie. 4 minutes on the clock now. John Abbott getting more and more impatient by the second.
This is what they need. They need face-offs in the offensive zone, and just to have the puck in the offensive zone, put the puck on the net, get traffic, try and even this game up.
Nervous moments here. Everyone on the edge of their seat to see how this second semifinal game will end up. Well done by Ferrand. Lalonde picks it up inside D'Alessandro and blocked again.
Yeah, got her stick tied up. Great job by the defenseman. Got there just in time.
That was Gervais to stop Siena D'Alessandro from bagging her second goal of the night. D'Alessandro tries to feed it from Lescaudon, and we get a penalty call. Lescaudon tries to bring it around, and John Abbott, with 3:30 on the clock, will get a power play late in the 4th quarter. The bench trying to pump their team up, give them that last bit of energy to try to, at worst, send us to an overtime period, if not, try to sneak the win.
Yeah, it was Camille Marie-Bonhomme who got the hooking penalty. Just hooked Manon Lescaudon. as she was trying to enter the zone.
John Abbott will try to tie it here. Apologies. And try to send it to overtime. These teams went to overtime 3 times in the regular season, but this would not be the same. This would be 5-on-5 hockey, as opposed to the 3-on-3 we see in the regular season. Lesage out to Alessandro.
Back to Alessandro. Down. Let's go back. Bouncing puck. Picked up by Lesage. Back with Alessandro's stick. Cycles around. Tried to find Nescadan. Couldn't quite.
And clear. 30 seconds gone on the Abbott power play. As Alessandro will take it up. Connor McDavid style up the ice. Into the zone. Just gets away from her as she was approaching the net. But still gets it to Charbonneau. With Lescadan to help.
Yeah, good chance for Islanders get set up here in the offensive zone.
Here's Ferrand. Back to Vanut Cachero.
D'Alessandro. Circling around. Back to Vanut Cachero. The shot. What a save. Just tipped over the net. That was another great save by the Lennoxville goalkeeper.
Great look for Guilherme Vanut Cachero there. Arguably her best of the night as she approaches the net.
Almost made its way over the shoulder.
And it's a timeout called by Noémie Marin. As she'll try to talk to her team, try to orchestrate a bit of a play here to get themselves a look and to try to even things up here as we hit just under 2.5 minutes to play here in this third period.
Yeah, we'll have to keep our eyes on the goalkeeper, Leandro. See when will Noémie Marin call her to the bench for that extra attacker? Could we see it right off this face-off? Will she wait until after the power play? It's left to see. She appears to be going back to her goal, so it won't be right away. Definitely keep an eye out for her.
It's that same top line out there for John Abbott. Their 2 most potent scorers, Lescadan and D'Alessandro. Partnered by Lacombe, Couture, Lalonde, and Lesage.
Back to D'Alessandro. To Lesage. Lesage near the blue line.
As the goalie is now out, 6 against 4 for John Abbott. Couture on the side.
Lesage shot.
Shot blocked in, pushed out.
The Islanders keep control.
Lacombe,
Pass off the skate, but it stays on the Islanders' stick. Very important now that they have no goalkeeper. It's Manuel Escadan. Tries to center it, isn't quite able.
And here's a chance for her place.
And that'll be a penalty. Had to make that penalty. Lennoxville was absolutely scoring if that hook was not made. Needed to take that one. It's unfortunate. But again, Lesage will be going to the box. She absolutely had to hook the player, had to trip her. Could have just let her go on the breakaway.
It's a give or take. They scored there. It's basically game over. But you keep it a 1-goal lead, but you will have a player less for these last minute 47 seconds of this third period.
It'll be 17 seconds of 4-on-4 before the Lennoxville Cougars get a power play. Power play that will ride until the end of the third period. Faceoff is tied up, but the Islanders come away with it. And puck trickles onto a Lennoxville stick.
Curious to see how aggressive Noémie Marin plays these last couple of minutes. She needs a goal, but she'll be down a player as Lennoxville
are now on the power play. Now, 1-on-1 here.
Lalonde tries to face inside, backhanded.
Goes wide. And then it's Lennoxville sent it back into their own zone, trying to just waste the time left on the clock. No more goalkeeper for John Abbott.
Yeah, goal once again comes out.
Now-
Last minute of play, loose puck,
It's 5-on-5.
danger shot, blocked by D'Alessandro.
She can't touch it. She's offside, and play will get blown down. Which most likely means the goalies will be returning to their cage. Or no, goalie stays on the bench. Aggressive here from Louis Marin, which she has to be. 47 seconds left, down by a goal. Got to go all out.
You can't play this defensively. You can't think of it as
And no,
stopping Lennoxville from scoring.
after all, Leandro does go back to her goal in case this is a face-off loss by John Abbott.
I'm sure she'll be eagerly on her toes trying to get back to that bench if John Abbott gets possession, which they do. Dump it in,
That can't be icing. They're on the penalty.
and the goalie is back out.
Now 30 seconds left in this third period. And the puck hits the ceiling. It'll be blown dead. And I believe that'll be a face-off in the Lennoxville Kruger zone. That is not what they wanted at all.
See exactly 30 seconds on the clock here. The John Abbott spectators trying to will their team over the line and get that last goal to keep themselves alive here tonight. Puck launched from way deep.
That'll be wide. Van Nurkacil gets their another face-off in the Lennoxville zone. I'm sure that Patrick Jonca would have rather not have another face-off in the zone, but one more chance for the Islanders to win it and set up in the offensive zone.
A face-off win here is critical as Lalonde steps up.
Tied up, and she wins it back. Goes to Van Nurkacil. Gets a shot, another blocked shot. Right back into Van Nurkacil's stick.
10 seconds left. Last chance here for John Abbott.
Shot
Another block
blocked
shot
again.
and cleared.
Puck is sent down. Will that reach the net? That reaches the net. 5-3, Lennoxville Cougars. That will most likely put the game away. It was number 22, Sandrine Larouche, who buries it from her own zone.
And Lennoxville will come out tonight snagging a very important victory to tie this series up almost without a doubt.
Absolutely, and they needed this win. Going down 2-0 in a best-of-5 series, you really don't want to put yourself in that position. They knew they had to win. They got out there. They got it done. It was a great performance by the goalkeeper. As the Lennoxville Cougars win 5-3, series is now tied 1-1.
Their traveling support will be over the moon, having come here to watch their team grab a vital victory. And if you've seen these teams play each other over the last couple years, you knew it was going to be close. It always goes to a deciding game, and could we see the same tonight? John Abbott will travel to the Jane and Eric Molson Arena on Sunday for Game 3, just at 12:30 on Sunday. And no matter the result, we'll be back here next Friday, same time, 6:45, April 4th, for Game 4 of this series. Will John Abbott come in with a game advantage again, up 2-1, or will Lennoxville have turned it around and made it 2-1 themselves? We will see. That's what you call winning ugly, because it did not all go Lennoxville's way tonight, but they fought.
Oh yes, they did. It did not look like they were going to come out on top in that first and second period. They really woke up in that